Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
It is only God who can judge the things that, these women have done to Olori Naomi. Chai! Anybody who says that there is no God, that person, the kind na mumu na in that person be. God has been faithful. Because if you want to go, because I do know that with the things that we know about Olori Naomi, there are a lot of other things that we still do not know about Olori Naomi. And if you truly want to judge the things that these women have done to Olori Naomi, it will shock you. It will really shock you. They have really, let me not even talk. Do you know that this house help saga that is going on, they said the house help has also revealed how she was coerced into joining Queen Naomi's choir, and they rented a room for her close to Queen Naomi's church, that is N Herald Ministry, to be going to that church and pretend as though she was an orphan to get close and get sympathy from Olori Naomi. Yes, for 3 months she was in Akure. She was there, and they made her to go to church morning and evening. They made her to always be in church, to join choir, to join this, to join that. She joined everything. She joined everything. And the game was to get her to be very close to Olori Naomi, so that Naomi can take her maybe as a girl to live with her either in Akure or to live with her in the royal mansion. Now they rented a place for her and she started going to church. She would always go to church, join them. She even joined the choir. She knew everything that was happening. The way Naomi church members, how they pray, they have a prayer warring team that are always praying for Olori Naomi. She joined them, and at some point, she would try, that Naomi comes to church like 2 weekends, like 2 weekends in a month. Most times, most weekends, she would not be there because that time she was always traveling. That they will tell her what to, go to church and say, how to say she is sick, how to say she has not eaten, how to do all this pity party thing that will make how to be well behaved, how to answer everybody, yes, ma, yes, sir, kneeling down, how to, so that, Naomi will feel okay and bring her home. How she should always be neat. They taught her everything, that if she's not neat, if she's not clean, even as a poor girl, if she's not clean, Queen Naomi will not want her anywhere around her. They taught her all of that. But she said she gave that thing a second thought when something happened. One of those weekends, she had already told them in church that she will not be in she will not be in church, that she was going to their village to go and see the aunts. That she now came back to Ile-Ife. When she came back to Ile-Ife, they put egg inside a cup and they closed the cup very well. And they asked her not to open the cup. That when she gets to the palace, when she gets to church, the next week, that is on a Sunday morning, she should be one of the first person who gets to church on Sunday morning. And when she enters the church, she should break the egg inside the church, not outside the church. Because Naomi was supposed to come for service that day, that she should break the egg inside the church. The lady said yes, that she entered the church with that cup that they gave her. She did not stop anywhere. She has not opened that cup from when she carried that cup from Ile-Ife and she was coming. She entered the church. She was going to go and break the egg the way they instructed her to break. But when she got to church, she opened the cup. There was no egg. There was no liquid. There was nothing. It was almost as if the cup was like empty, nothing. That they put that egg there for her. She saw it when they put it and they handed over to her. Now she looked the cup again. Was it not the same cup that they used to put egg? It was the same cup. What happened to the egg? She didn't know. She could not explain that till today. She has not been able to explain that thing that happened to her. So when that thing happened, Naomi came to church that day. She saw Naomi. She could not go to Naomi. She couldn't go anywhere close to Naomi. Her body was too heavy to even move close to Naomi. Like she was like scared or something. Because for that egg to have disappeared, that she was asking herself, is this woman a human being or something? That Naomi greeted her. She greeted Naomi, but she could not go anywhere close to Naomi. And it was from that day she started telling herself that, look, oh, this thing that these people are trying to use her to do is evil. Oh. That maybe God is trying to warn her that if you go any further, I am going to, bring punishment upon you. And she became very scared. Then when she goes back to Ile-Ife, they will tell her what to do. They will give her leave and they'll give her, she'll throw the thing on the road before she will come back. She tried, though, after 3 months, she was not able to enter Olori Naomi. She is saying that she feels like the reason why they even hired her was to be able to, enter Olori Naomi, as in to infiltrate Olori Naomi's house, family, or something. But it was looking as though because that did not work, because that did not happen, maybe, just maybe, that happens to be the reason why they decided to bring forth another mission for her. They say when this girl was talking, they say Ile-Ife, like the gathering, they were cool. She said she went back, they gave her a robe, almost an invisible robe to go and put in front of the church. All of those were to kind of make Olori Naomi love her and bring her into her household. But nothing ever worked. That the robe that they gave her, she threw it away. She did not bring it away back to the church. And later, they now told her they were going to pay her 15 million naira to go and get pregnant. And so that one thing, she agreed because she didn't want to suffer again. And only for them to abort the mission. And that is what she and the mother are fighting to get justice for. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.